We'll start standing up so you guys can stay on the backs of your mats. And we'll just get into our neck circles. So tucking with the chin, rolling all the way open and around, meeting back in the center, and then going the opposite direction. Try to make as big of a circle as you can, leading with that chin. If you find any kinks, you can go nice and slow. Work through it. Good. We'll go one more each direction. Even yourself out here. And last one. Good. Now we'll do our scap circles. So bring those scaps all the way up to the ears. Roll them forward, drop down, roll them back. So you can do, it's kind of like a square, or you can just make a nice big circle. But we're going nice and slow, trying to hit all points. Good. Just kind of getting the blood flowing in our upper body this morning. Good. We'll go two more this direction. Arms are just kind of hanging down at the sides. And then we'll reverse. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. You guys can stay at the back of your mats. We'll do our little Jefferson curl to get down into down dog. So you'll tuck with the chin, slowly roll those shoulders down, rolling one vertebrae at a time until you get to the bottom. Then just hang out down here for a second. You kind of twist to the right foot, bounce around a little bit, twist to the left foot, bounce around. Get back to the center, and we'll slowly walk our hands out towards the front of our mat. Get into that down dog position. Keep those hips up high. Drop those heels. Shift that head between the arms. Stay here for just a couple of deep breaths. And then we'll start prancing. So you can bend one knee, shift your weight, and then shift to the other side. Hold each one for a good second or two before you go to the other side, so you get a nice little stretch. Good. Even yourself out wherever you are. Drop down onto all fours. We'll get into some cat-cow. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're tucking that tailbone under, slowly rolling, scooping the belly, tucking the head between the arms, and then slowly releasing out. Good. Just rolling up and down a few times, doing what feels good here, finding the range of motion that works for you. Good. We'll do two more here. Last one. Good. From here, we'll get into just our pelvic tucks. So everything's locked in with the shoulders and the rib cage here. You're just taking your pelvis and you're just tucking that tailbone under, and then you're releasing it. So we're just moving the lower half. We're not doing a full cat-cow. We're just moving at the pelvis. Yep, it's a very small little motion. Tuck that tailbone under and then release it out. Upper body, mid-back should not be moving. Good. Some pelvic control and stability here, isolating that bottom half. Let's do two more here. Taking our time, no rush. Good, perfect. We'll do a quick little thread the needle just to get some rotation in our upper body. So take that right hand, shoot that arm all the way under, get the shoulder to the ground, and then rotate open to the ceiling. We'll just go 3 each side, go nice and slow. Good. Last one here. Good, other side, rotate. Good. Reach under and rotate open. Good. All right. We are going to do our block a lot today. If we're not using our block, we're using our ball. So this will be our fun prop today. So we're going to start doing a little bird dog series. So the block is going to go below your right knee, and then we'll be on all fours right here. Okay. Once you're ready, I know we'll give our wrists a little bit of work, and then we'll take a break from being on our wrists, and we'll kind of go back and forth. So we're here. We're going to lift off that left knee to even out with that right knee. and then you're going to extend it straight back behind you, and then just bring it back in. Yep, keep it elevated the whole time. Finding balance and stability here. That right knee is elevated. Try not to shift your weight too much all the way over. We're just doing a kick out. Draw that knee back in. We're going to build here. Good. Next time you kick that leg out, let's add that right arm extension. So left leg out, right arm extends, and then we just come on in and meet in the center. Extend back out and return. You can drop the hand if you need to find that stability in between. One at a time, out and in. Let's go for 4. Good. Out for 3. Hold it for just a second at the top. Out for 2. And hold it out. Hold it long. We're just going to touch the toes and the arm down and lift. Lower and lift. Keeping those arms and legs nice and long. Good. Let's go for 5. One at a time here. 4. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3. Keep them long. 2. And 1 more up and down. And return back into the center and release. Good. Shake it out. Give those wrists a nice little stretch for just a second, and then we'll hit the other side. Onto the left side. So block is below that left knee. We're on all 4s. You're going to press up, bring that right knee elevated with the left. We're going to start with just extending it out and pulling it back in, kind of finding our rhythm here, getting stable and comfortable. Extend that leg out, draw that knee back in. Out and in. Finding our breathing. Good. 3. We'll add that arm extension in 2 and 1. Next time you kick it out, let's add that left arm. Reach long. Meet back in the center. Reach long. Come in. If you need to touch that hand down in the middle, you can. Extend out. Eyeballs are looking right in front of that hand. Keep that neck nice and long. We don't want to droop it. No need to look under. 4. Good. One at a time. Extend out for 3. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 2. And we're going to hold it long, hold it long. You're just going to touch down and lift up. Good. 7. 6. Hold it for a second at the top for 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come on in. Reset. Good job, guys. Give that wrist a nice little stretch. I know lots of pressure on that this morning. We are going to be laying on our side next. So let's all lay on our left side. And so you're going to lay down on your arm. Your head will be on your bicep shoulder area. And then I want your bottom leg to be nice and straight, and your top leg is going to hang out on your block. So that block's going to provide a little bit of stability for you. So that knee is at straight out, foot is down. Good. Bottom leg is just extended straight down behind you. Once you're here, that hand can be here or here, wherever you feel most stable. I'm going to lift my head up for a second just so I can see you guys. But we're going to take yours, so it's your left leg is a working leg here. We're going to point the toe, and we're just going to lift it up and lower. I want you to try to keep that leg straight. Try not to bend at the knee. Don't just like lift from the foot. Get that whole leg elevated up and down. Try to get that thigh off the ground. Would be a good cue to kind of think of lifting that whole leg up and down. Just relax that head up and down. Good. Inner thigh starting to work really hard here, getting all the small little muscles firing in. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, little baby pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a quick little breather. We got one more here. We're just going to do a little sweep. So you'll lift it up. I want you to at least be 6 inches off the ground, and you're just going to pull it forward and then draw it straight back. Pull that leg forward, draw it straight back, keeping that leg elevated off the ground, forward and back. Yes. Good. Trying to keep that waist from just relaxing into the mat, holding ourselves up. Good. 6. Pull it forward for 5. Almost there. 4. I know. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Small little muscles working. 3. Twitching is A-okay. 2. And 1. Forward and back. Drop it down. Press yourself up. Take a little breather. I know. Isolating the hips and the inner thighs this morning. It's so fun. So fun. Okay, other side, laying on our right side. Left knee is on that block. And what I mean by not relaxing, so you're not like pressing your ribs into the mat. We're not like relaxing and putting our pressure here. I want you to be holding yourself up with your waist. Hips are staying stacked. Hips are staying facing forward as well. Top hand can be on the wrist or that nice little kickstand if you need. We're just going to start with the lift up and lower. Point that toe. Keep that leg nice and long. Trying not to bend at the knee if we can help it. And that left knee on the block is just our stabilizer. So it's just hanging out right there, providing you some stability. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One at a time. We've got 4. Up for 3. Up for 2. Hold it up. We've got little baby pulses for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a quick little breather here. And then we've got our sweeps. So you're going to lift it up at least 6 inches off the ground. You're going to sweep it forward and then pull it straight back. So bring it towards that front foot and then sweep it straight down the body. Pull it forward, straight down the body. Maybe towards that corner of your mat if that's a good angle for you. Good. 5. Stay here, up for 4. Good. 3. Twitching is A-okay. 2. Last one. Up and down. Drop it down. Press yourself up. I know. Take a little breather. You can put your block to the side for now. We're going to grab our ball next. I know we're like switching back and forth from side to side, but just so you don't hit the same side again, we'll switch sides one more time. We're going to be on our left forearm. The ball is totally optional, so you can do this without the ball, but if you want to challenge yourself by adding a little bit of weight here, you can. You're literally going to have your hand up here, and it's just going to stay up here the whole time. So it's just adding a little bit of weight. So you can do that just like this if you don't want to hold on to the ball. So you're on your left forearm. Sorry, legs are going to be extended. So we're on our hip. What we're going to do is we're going to roll back onto that left glute, lift those legs up, drop the left leg, bring it back up, and then we're going to roll back facing sideways. So your head is going to kind of follow your hips, right? So I'm looking straight forward this way, but then when I roll to my left glute, I'm going to lift the legs, drop the left leg, bring it back up, roll back to the side. So you're rolling up on the hip and the glute. Roll back to the glute, lift the legs, drop the left leg, up and down. Switch leg you're dropping. So roll back to the left, lift, and then drop this leg, touch the ground, back up. Yes. Good. See, this upper hand's not doing a whole lot. It's just holding that weight, making it a little bit more challenging for your body to stabilize. Good. Let's go for 2. Roll, lift. Good. Last one. Roll, lower, lift, roll back. Good job, guys. Nice little oblique work, little inner thigh work. Okay, switching, going to the other side. Again, the ball is optional. We're going to hold ourselves up on our right forearm. Hand just goes straight up to the ceiling. Your hips are facing forward to start. Your head follows your hand. So I'm looking forward. I'm going to roll back onto the right glute, lift those legs, drop the right leg, bring it back up, roll back facing forward. So rotate onto the glute, drop the right leg, lift it. Yep. Good. Roll, drop, lift, and return. Nice job. See, finding a rhythm here on the second one. Takes that brain a second to figure it out. rotate onto the glute, lower, lift, return back. Let's go for 3. Good job, guys. Nice and controlled, 1 at a time. 2. Good. And last one. Woo, good job, guys. This is a fun one, huh? Grab a sip of water if you need. We are going to be back up on our block next. So ball can go back to the side. We'll grab that again in a little bit. Okay. So same position that we were in earlier. We'll be on all fours. The block will start below our right knee today. Okay. Once we're here, we've got a couple different little things we'll do up here. I'll talk you through all of them. We'll be on all fours, and you're going to shift those hips so then we're even with our knees. You're going to take your left leg, you're going to kick it up to the ceiling, and we're going to hold it. We're going to do our little hamstring curls. We've done a variation of this before. So you point the toe on the way out, and then you flex the foot on the way in. You're keeping that leg parallel to the floor. Point out, flex in. Point that toe all the way out, flex the foot on the way in. Keeping those ribs tucked in. We're not flaring in our low back. Everything is nice and stable. Point the toe on the way out. Flex that heel on the way in. Keeping that leg parallel to the floor. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We're not holding our breath. Good. Let's curl it in for 3. In for 2. And curl it in one more time. Hold it at a 90-degree angle behind you and just do little pulses up into the ceiling. So you're just kicking that heel straight up, keeping that 90-degree angle in the back of that leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Take a quick little break. We've got one more on this side before we switch and go to the other side. So you'll press back up. We're going to extend that left leg out straight to the, or like straight behind you. You're going to leg lift the left leg, drop it down, and then press up your right knee, extend it up to the ceiling, and then come back down. Leg lift that left leg, and then we're going to press out right leg to the ceiling and down. Leg lift on the left, press out on the right. So you're going into down dog with that leg extension. Leg lift on the left, press out with the right. Good. Let's do 5 more. Lift on the left, press out on the right. And for 4, press out. Good. Lift for 3. Almost there. 2 more. 2, lift and out. Leg lift left, kick out right. Good job, guys. Drop down, shake it out. Give those wrists a break for just a second. I know I told you we'd be hitting our wrists a little bit, but we'll break it up so it's not all at the same time. How we feeling? Good? Quiet this morning. Just because I'm recording doesn't mean you can't have commentary. All right. We're on all fours again. Left side. Block is on the left leg. Lift those hips up to even them out. And then we're taking that right foot and we're drawing it up to the ceiling. We've got our hamstring curls. So you're pointing the toe on the way out, flexing the foot on the way back in. Point the toe out, flex in. Good. Leg is parallel to the floor. We're breathing. We're having our eyeballs look right at the front of our mat, keeping our neck nice and long. Don't want to droop our posture here. Spread out those shoulder blades if you need. Good. Point out, flex on the way in. Let's go for 4. Good. Out for 3. You got it. Out for 2. Pull it in one more time. Kick it out. Curl it in. Keep that 90-degree angle in the back of your leg, and we're just doing little pulses, just kind of kicking that heel up to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a quick little breather. We have those kick up, kick out series. So when you're ready, right leg extends out. We're going to lift the right leg, and then you're going to press up, kick that left leg up to the ceiling. Lift that right leg. Kick up the left leg. Good. Right leg, press into that down dog. Tuck the head between those shoulders. Extend the leg up to the ceiling. One at a time here. Let's go for 5. Good. Let's go for 4. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep that rhythm here. Let's go for 2. Last one. Good job, guys. Woo. Take a breather. Grab a sip. We're going to be on our back next doing some core work. So catch your breath for a second. Grab a drink of water if you need. Wet that whistle. Okay. When we're ready, we're going to be on our back. You do need your block. So to start, let's put the block long ways up against our right knee. Okay. And then you're going to take your left elbow. And so you'll be in that like twisted bicycle hold. So right elbow or right forearm's on the ground. Sorry, right tricep. Block is on your right knee. You're holding it with your left elbow. Looking over towards the right side of your body. Yep. Take that left leg and just extend it out and then bring it back in. Extend it straight out. Pull it back into tabletop. Good. Extend it out. Pull it back into tabletop. We are just holding steady here. Hands go by those ears. Extend out. Pull in. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Finding stability here. Holding that rotation. Extend out for 4. Out for 3. 2. On this next one, hold it long. Hold it long. We're lifting the leg straight up and lower. Up and lower. Straight leg lift and lower for 6. Good. 5. Almost there. 4. One at a time. 3. Good. 2. Last one. Up and down. Bring it back in. Take a little breather. I know. We got a nice little bicycle rotation going on. Catch your breath for a second. When we're ready, we'll even ourselves out and do it on the left side. So block is on your left knee. You're going to twist and hold it with that right elbow. You're looking towards the left side of your body. And we're going to extend that leg out and draw that knee back into tabletop. Extend it out and in. Keep that head up. We're just looking straight out to the left side. Extend leg out. Pull in. 6. Good. 5. 4. 3. Stay here. 2. And on this next one, hold it out. Hold your leg long. We're straight leg lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. 6. Good. 5. 4. 3. Try not to bend at the knee if we can help it. 2. Almost there, almost there. 1. Good. Drop down. Take a breather, guys. Good job. I'm so sorry, but we do have one more here. We're not quite done with the block and the abs yet. Catch your breath for a second. Reach those arms long if you need to like stretch out those ribs. Big inhale, big exhale. Okay. We are going to put both our legs into tabletop and the block long ways on both of your knees. Okay? Rotate it. Yes. Yep. Okay. Both elbows up on the block. So we're in this crunched position. Yes, I know. If at any point in time you need to just put those hands up, if the range of motion is not there for you, you can at least just put your both hands here and then hold those shoulders up. But challenge ourselves to get our elbows on the block. Hands behind the head, and you're going to extend right leg, bring it back. Extend left leg, bring it back. Alternating leg extensions, so you're holding it with those elbows and whatever knee is there at the time. Good. Those upper abs are working really hard. We're holding that crunch here. You're holding the block with your elbows or your hands, pressing into the knee so we don't drop the block. Good. 4, 4. Stay here, stay here. 3, 3. Good. 2, 2. One more each side. 1 and 1. Drop it down. Woo! Good job, guys. Take a breather. Reach those arms straight overhead. Extend those legs straight out. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do a roll up to pull ourselves up. So lead with the arms, tuck the chin, lift the shoulders, roll up. Nice little hamstring stretch. Good, good, good. Okay, we are going to stand. We got a nice little lunge series. So we are going to use our block. Have the block towards the back of your mat. It can just be kind of centered here. Okay, let's put our right foot forward. And then you're going to put your left foot back on the block. So I want your left leg straight and extended, okay? When you're ready, hands can be on your hips, hands can be centered at your chest, wherever you feel most stable. We're just going to bend at the waist, keeping everything from here to here straight as a board. So we're just going to bend at the waist. Whoa, see? Bend at the waist here. Front leg has a slightly bent knee. And we're just bending at the waist, standing straight up. You should feel this deep in that right glute, and hamstring should fire in a little bit here. We're just doing a bend over, keeping our back nice and straight with that bend. Lots of ankle stability coming in. Good. 5. Almost there. 4. Just a little good morning. 3. Good. Keep that back leg nice and straight. 2 and 1. Good. We're going to do a half bent over like movement. So lean into that right leg, extend those arms out, and then we're going to pull in and extend out. Pull in, bring that toe back to that block. Good. 8, 7. Your front leg is bent just a little bit. 6. Arms are moving with our leg. Extend arms and leg. Pull them back in together. 5. Almost there. 4. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3. Good. 2. And one more. In and out. Good job, guys. I know. Isolating. Getting ya. It's the brain. It's the coordination. I know. It is. Keeping you sharp this morning. Okay, other side. Left leg is forward. Right leg is extended back on the block. Left leg just slightly bent at that knee, so you've got some stability there. And you're just, everything from the shoulders to the waist is straight. You're just bending over and then standing straight back up. You're bending over and standing straight back up. Good. Just a forward fold at the hips and up. You should feel this deep in that left glute. That hammy should fire in a little bit. Good. 5. Down for 4. 3. 2. One more here. Good. Now, we'll kind of bend that knee a little bit more, lean in about halfway. Extend those arms out. So arm and leg is extended, and then knee tuck in and out. Looking just straight out in front of you, keeping that neck nice and long. 6. 5. Lots of ankle stability. Yes. 4. Find something to stare at. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Out and up. Good job, guys. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water if you need. We have one more little series, and then we'll stretch. Okay, we're almost there. You guys are doing great. Block can go to the side. Let's try it. We're on all fours. We're going to extend our leg out. We're going to twist open. And then you're going to drop the leg And they're going to pull yourself up. Good. And then we'll drop that left hand, lift the leg, rotate, and we're back down. And then we'll come in. A lot of steps. So that's why it's like one at a time. It's like a piece of the puzzle. You do one, you find stability. Then you add the next. Then you add the next. So let's just do it a couple more times. It's just challenging our stability here today. So right leg, extend out, open up. You're going to twist that left knee or that left foot over so you can rotate. Drop the right leg, pull yourself up. Drop that left hand, lift the leg, rotate down, and then come on in. Let's do it one more time, nice and smooth. Extend that right leg out, keep it up, rotate open. Take that left foot and kind of twist it over to the side. Drop the leg, pull ourselves up. Left hand down, lift that leg back up. We're going to twist, drop the hand, come back down and in. Good. We'll go to the other side, even ourselves out. We'll do it 4 times, which is what we did here. So you're going to extend the left leg. You're going to rotate open. Take that right foot, reach it around, drop, pull ourselves up. Right hand goes down, lift the leg, twist, and come on in. Left leg extends. You're going to rotate open, twist. Good. Right hand down, lift, turn, and come in. Lots of things are working. Left leg extend. You're going to rotate open, bring that right foot out to the side a little bit to find that stability. Drop, pull ourselves up. Right hand goes down, lift that leg, and return back. Come on in. One more time here. Extend out, rotate open, drop, pull ourselves up, down, lift, come in, and return. Good job, guys. We'll just get into child's pose from here. From here, we'll finish with all the good stretches. So open up those knees nice and wide. Sit back on those heels if we can. Reach those arms straight forward. Take some big inhales, big exhales. Walk those hands to that right side. Kind of press that palm into the ground. Give yourself a little bit of traction. Good. Take another deep breath here. Walk your hands to the left side. Work yourself back to the center. And then we'll pull up into puppy pose, which is the same thing. You're just going to keep those hips up high. So bring those hips back up and then walk those hands back out. Sink that head between those arms. You can even drop that forehead onto the mat and just get a nice lat stretch. Lengthen out in that upper body. Good. Pull yourself up when you're ready. We'll finish with mermaid and butterfly stretches. So having that closed 90-90 position, reaching that arm out long, top arm, reach towards the window, and then reach just past that shin and go the other way. We'll hit both sides 3 times here. Big inhales, big exhales, getting that body to start calming down now. Good. And we'll hit a double twist at the end here. So twist, walk those hands out, wring out that waist and that belly. Pull yourself up. Good. And then we'll switch legs going the other way. So reach that left hand long. Inhale, exhale. And close. Good. And then get a double twist on the last one when you get to that side. Walk those arms out. Reach, reach, reach. Pull yourself up. And we'll finish with a little butterfly if we can. Lock the bottoms of those feet together. Try to get those knees down. Lean into it. You can go leaning sideways if you want to add a reach. Or you can just kind of hang out here and take a couple of deep breaths. Get those hips nice and mobile for the rest of your day. Well, thanks for joining me today, guys.